Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, which is an unboxing video. Today we are unboxing Thready Bear. This is available on Amazon.com for $49.99. I've put a link in the description to that Amazon listing, and after watching this video, if you decide you would like to purchase this, I will be much obliged if you use that link, as it helps the channel. So before we do this unboxing, we're going to have a quick look at the box. So as you can see, Thready is made of wool, like he's been knitted, and he's got what look like buttons but are not buttons for eyes. His eyes are actually made out of soft silicone.
But they're moulded to look like buttons.
Yes.
With a bit of a reflection on it. Artificial reflection.
And something I've only just noticed. Try me. I never noticed it had a try me on when I picked it up at the shop. So you can feel there's a button here quite clearly. So let's press it. Okay, I'll press it again so you can see what happens. So his button eyes are flexible. There's some sort of mechanism behind them that allows him to blink, wink and show expressions. And it says there's 70 plus music and sounds, magic button eyes, make a wish, and I come to life. And this is by Moose. And then we've got a depiction of Thready coming alive on the back. We've got one putting some string through his heart and tying it into a bow. 2 going to sleep. And 3, Thready waking up, saying something and moving his eyes.
So that's a routine you would go through with Thready then to sort of bring him alive, is it?
Yeah, there's some sort, I think it's an 8-hour timer, similar to the Mama Surprise guinea pig when it had the babies
So,
after 8 hours.
Bit like a fairy story.
Yeah. My eyes show real emotions. Thready saying wee there. He's actually in a basket on the front of a bike. So he's got some sort of accelerometer. You can tell when he's being moved.
Yeah.
And then you've got him winking and laughing, having sad eyes and crying, and having sleep eyes and sleeping. And on the top of the box, it shows that the big plastic red button on the box opens up and Thready's heart's inside, so don't throw it away.
I really like the presentation on this.
Yeah, it's a lovely box and quite intriguing looking, isn't it?
Well, it is, because it's an old-style teddy bear, a knitted one and with false button eyes. You don't expect it to be animatronic.
Yeah.
But it is. But they've combined the animatronics with this old-style teddy bear in sort of this fairy tale awakening, haven't they? I like the idea.
So I think we'll cut the thread here first and take the plastic button off the box, and then we'll open the box and get Thready out.
Okay.
So here's the button box.
And this has got Teddy's heart in it.
Yes, it's got an arrow here. So I think you have to push that back. Yes, and then it opens. There's his heart. Oh, and we've got a quick start guide in there.
Right.
So we'll have a look at that after we've got Thready out the box. And this card was also in the button container. I promise to love my Thready bear. I think you have to say this to wish him alive.
Ah, like slightly incantation, is it, to bring him alive?
So let's get Thready out.
Yep, right.
That was actually a really tight fit. It took 2 of us, one to hold the box and the other to pull him out. We've got the full instructions that were in the bottom of the box. Got some ties to cut here. some ties and sellotape on the back of the box. And this piece of card at the bottom has actually got glue on it, glued over the bottom string attachment. So, should come out now. He's almost free, just got to get his arm out of this piece of cardboard. And it says there, important to take the button off, as some people might think it's just part of the packaging.
Well, you know, when I first saw it, I did, so yeah.
I'm not sure what this is yet. I'll have to read the instructions first. I think it might be some sort of tag you pull out to take it out and try me, maybe. But we'll read the instructions first. So he's got a label on the back of him saying, "My best friend is," and you can write the name that you give your Thready.
That's a nice touch.
He's actually really heavy. Obviously, the batteries go in this part of his body. That's where the opening is. So I don't know if it's just that he takes big batteries or that's his mechanism, but we'll find out when we see what size batteries he takes. His head is also hard, but that's to be expected because it's got the mechanism in to control his eyes there. A little bit of padding on the back of the head and quite a bit of padding on the front of the body, so he's not sort of totally hard. His arms are soft and his legs are soft. So let's have a look at the instructions and see what we are to do with Thready.
Okay.
So first it says, if the tag is still attached, remove it. So it obviously is to take it out of Try Me. Because the button on his back doesn't have a Try Me option. It's a 3-position switch, but it's either fast timer, off, or slow timer. So once you take them out of Try Me, that's a permanent thing. So let's see if we can pull this out. It's got like a key that comes out. And the last thing we've got to remove is the cardboard off the string where his heart goes. So we've got a diagram showing that the button container contains the heart, the promise card and the quick start guide. And then we've got a diagram of Thready showing his different parts. So 1 is his moving eyes, 2 and 3 are touch sensors on the top of his head and on his belly. 4 shows the paw switch. 5 shows the heartstring where you tie his heart. 6 is his scarf. And then on the back of Thready it shows his 3-position switch. And then we've got a diagram showing where Thready's battery compartment is located and that he takes 3 AA batteries. Choose how long it takes Thready Bear to wake up. He's automatically set in fast mode, which means when you press his heart, he will wake up straight away after 1 second. To bring Thready Bear to life, open the button container attached to the pack and follow the quick start guide instructions inside. 1. Hold the heart in hand while reading out the Thready Bear promise. I've just realised that this is to write the child's name, so the child that gets them writes their name because it says my best friend is.
Right, so that's
so
like
Thready's best friend
that's
is
like
his.
Thready saying that, isn't it? So
Yeah,
my
yeah,
best
just
friend is
realised
Jane or
that.
John, yeah.
So it's actually got, as you can see, quite a bit of padding here behind the battery door. As you can see there, the 3-position switch is set to the left, the middle will be off, and you'll have to push it all the way to the right if you want Thready not to wake up straight away when you press the button, but you want him to wake up after 8 hours.
Right, so to the right is an 8-hour timer, and to the left is immediately.
Yeah, and it's automatically set to immediately. So this is the promise that you read out.
I promise to love my Thready bear.
2. Tie the heart on. Unfortunately, I just pressed his heart there.
So you're threading his heart on now. And then you tie it in a bow, do you? Like you tie your shoelaces.
3. Push the heart. So unfortunately, because I've already pressed the heart once, accidentally, when I was putting the Velcro together, pressing it now doesn't do anything. So he only does it once and he won't react anymore to the button being pressed. So what you can do is press Thready switch onto off and then press it back onto the immediate wake up setting. And now if I press his heart, he'll play the music. And his heart actually lights up when he plays the tune. So I've just pressed him off and back onto fast again. So you can see the heart lighting up. It's only very faint but quite effective. 4. Go to sleep. Thready Bear will be ready in the morning. Squeeze Thready Bear's paw to bring to life. So pressing his paw. Once you bring Thready Bear to life, you can now play together in many ways. Pat Thready Bear on the head to hear sounds and reactions. Our Thready has gone to sleep. He's gone into standby because we left him for a while. So we'll just see if pressing his heart wakes him up. Yes, it does.
So a quick press on the heart if he's gone to sleep and he wakes up.
So let's try patting his head now.
Oh, he's enjoying that.
He's got happy eyes.
Smiley eyes. Very interesting, the eyes.
Tickle belly. Make Thready Bear laugh by touching the belly. Keep tickling to hear more happy reactions.
Yeah, you're getting a laugh out of him there, I think.
Sing along with Thready Bear. Sing along with one of Thready Bear's signature songs by squeezing his paw. Oh, he moves his head. I didn't even notice he moved his head before. Yeah, he moves his head.
Oh, yeah.
moves his head to the side when he winks.
Yeah. Nice.
Have a chat with Thready Bear. Thready Bear can hear what you say and react to it. Thready Bear will listen as you speak and chat with you. Try it out by telling Thready Bear how your day is going and what adventures you are planning to go on. So we'll try having a conversation. Hi, Thready. How are you today? What would you like to do, Thready? Was that go to the park? Swing Thready Bear around or take on rides to hear reactions. Be careful, after a swing or two, Thready Bear will be happy, but if you swing or excite him too much, Thready Bear will get scared or even angry. Okay, so Paul's going to try swinging Thready. Try swinging him the other way, Paul, back and forth. He's got sad eyes. He did it too much. He's got upset.
Sorry, Teddy.
Lay Thready Bear down for nap time. When placed on his back or side, Thready Bear will begin to yawn and eventually fall asleep. Make sure to let Thready Bear rest from time to time between your adventures. So I'll lie Thready down so that he'll go to sleep. That's a very peculiar snore.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. His heart's flashing as well.
Oh, so the noise is almost like a heartbeat.
Do you think you woke him up then by shouting?
I think I did. Cuddle with Thready Bear. Hold Thready Bear for a few seconds to cuddle and hear some reactions. Make sure to cradle his head and body to ensure Thready Bear feels happy and comforted. So basically it's touching and holding the two touch sensors. So if you do his belly, I'll do his head.
Okay, so this is the equivalent of a cuddle then, is it?
Yes, it's touch and hold.
Oh, he's nice and content now, isn't he?
Comfort Thready Bear. Thready Bear will cry if he bumps his head. If you hear Thready Bear crying, you'll need to provide some comfort and attention to get him back on track. Okay, I'm going to feel a bit mean here. I'm going to let him fall backwards so he bangs his head.
Not too hard.
He's crying now. They are comforted him. It's quite effective, that business of him bumping his head, because it's easy to bump his head even by accident, just putting them down.
And the response is almost immediate, isn't it?
Yeah. Push Thready Bear's heart. Hear a special message from Thready Bear when you push the heart once. So let's try pressing his heart button now.
I love you.
That was very sweet. So what do you think of Thready?
I like it a lot. I wasn't sure when we were first unboxing him, but as we tried him out more, he grew on me very quickly. I think he's got a great deal of innocent charm that really endears him to your heart.
I think this business of the heart lighting up, it's that's quite effective.
It is
It's
effective.
sort of like he's alive, and that's why his heart lights
that's right.
up.
Yeah, and it's timed with some of the sounds.
Yes, I've been surprised at how much has actually been packed into this, because he's got a microphone, he's got an accelerometer,
Yeah,
he's got 2 touch sensors, and he's got 2 press button switches in his hand and on the heart. And I was very surprised that he moved his head, because I thought it was just the eyes that moved, and he'd not overdone it.
yeah.
So he moves his head, but not that often.
That business of tilting his head to the left and winking with his left eye is
very
really
effective.
It is, yeah, but he doesn't do it often.
I also think he has a very nice singing voice.
Lovely voice, yeah. That's one of his charms, I would say, yeah.
And I think his normal talking voice, it reminds me of Sweep out of Sooty and Sweep.
Yeah.
It's really quite cute.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful combination of Plushy with animatronics, and I wasn't sure about the button eyes at first, but I think they do work well, and it's tied together nicely, the animation and the sounds.
Very unusual, isn't it?
It is unusual, yeah. Even the colour scheme is little bits of colour, purple and blue, like patchwork bits and pieces of cloth.
Yeah.
It's a great creation. They've done really well this year, Moose, and this is one of the better ones as well.
One thing I want to do with Thready is get him to have a conversation with Cubby Bear.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because they're both teddy bears. Both got microphones and respond.
Yeah.
So I think that would be really interesting, yeah.
I like that little xylophone sound with the heartbeat.
Yeah. So, yes, it's a big thumbs up. We like him.
Most definitely.
So, folks, I hope you found that entertaining and interesting to some degree. Thanks for watching as always, and hope to see you next time.